Yeah, no industry plant. But did you sell your soul?
Did I sell my soul?
Here we go. All right. Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to episode 3 of the Booth. Today with me always, I've got Matt Barran.
How you guys doing?
What the? Let's hype him up. All right, and unfortunately, Justin Bofshever couldn't be here today with us because he had work. But don't worry, we filled his role with someone very special, my brother Ash Boothe.
Thank you. Clap. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Don't even clap for him. So how you guys doing? How you guys been?
I've been good.
Been good?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Bro, today was a great day for me in the stock market. Amazing. How was it for you?
It could have been better. Still in the plus.
Damn, that sucks.
I'm more neutral. I haven't lost anything. Haven't gained anything.
And you're learning how to day trade right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you just went through this whole course thing today, right?
Yeah, I learned. I was doing it for about an hour today, so
yeah,
got some knowledge. Took my cold shower this morning.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good too. I'm feeling loose.
Yeah.
I'm feeling loose now.
Did you take your cold shower this morning?
Have
you been taking it? Because this is the first day.
Have I been taking it? Yeah, I've been taking it.
Okay.
All right. So let's just jump right into this. Let's get our guest on. We have an amazing guest today. All right. So real quick, shout out to Matt for securing the bag on this one.
Thank you.
Bro, you really pulled through on this one. This is great.
High school sweetheart. No, I'm just kidding.
High school friend. All right. So our guest today is an up-and-coming artist with over 32,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, over 17,000 followers on Instagram, and if you haven't heard of his music for some reason, today you will be listening to it forever. All right. We've got OGsteever. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? How you doing? Make sure I'm recording.
Yeah.
We're all good here.
It's your boy, OGsteever.
Yes, sir. In the booth. In the booth.
Exactly.
And we're gonna take over the world.
Yes, sir. Hey, give me a
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait. Stever. All right, bro. How you been? How you been holding up through COVID?
I just been working, grinding, and just trying to be a better person. Trying to add more substance to other people's lives and just try to help them get through whatever they're dealing with.
That's awesome. And then you're doing that through your music.
Of course, through my music and just the way that I think. Most like on my Instagram, I just be giving like free game, just giving advice, whatever I need to do to help anybody.
That's awesome. Damn, that's really awesome. So during this whole thing, you haven't quarantined, right? You were saying before that you haven't quarantined at all. Like you've been just kind of doing your thing, right?
I don't believe in quarantining because COVID is not real.
Oh man, COVID's not real. What is it? Conspiracy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, fuck. We're gonna have to edit here because you guys. Why is everyone like lagging?
Bro,
here?
because I don't know if you want me to say what I said before.
I'm
No,
gonna
just keep going. Keep going.
Like I'm literally saying.
Bro, what happened? I fucking forgot to
right.
fucking record like a dumbass.
Wait,
now
is that recording? All right.
Back all of it's recording, but so pretty much you have been going through quarantine. So like, how's the creativity been for you? Have you been pumping out more music?
Not necessarily, but I've still been working on music because for me it's about quality over quantity, and I have to make sure I'm giving my best every song for the people that listen to my music.
Why?
Because it's not just music, it's like it's therapy in a way.
Yeah.
As in when they listen to it, they're like, "Oh, I can relate to this. It's making me feel some type of way." Letting me know that I'm not the only one going through this.
Damn. So every single song is like, it's like your is it almost like your therapy in a way?
It used to be just for me, but now I'm basically creating music for my fans.
Damn. That's wild. And have you like you said on your Instagram, they come and connect with you, right? So they're really, really like feeling what you're putting out.
Yeah, they're really invested. Like sometimes they'll just hit me up, talk about what they're going through, and I I just take some time out of my day to respond and see what they're going through and see how I can help.
Yeah.
Whether it's just by my music or by just talking to them and see what's going on.
And that's awesome because not a lot of people do that.
No.
You know? Especially big artists.
And that's how you build a community. I feel like
Exactly, because some people, like some artists, they think like they're too good.
good.
Yeah,
And
too
you
good
feel
to
that.
talk to
Exactly.
somebody. Like,
bro, I've reached out to someone and I got nothing. I never get anything.
Have you noticed over COVID an increase in people reaching out because everything is not?
True.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's all over. social
I've
media.
definitely been. It's been more easier to get like streams because people are already home. So I drop a song and people are already on it. They're sharing it. They're listening to it. They're putting it on replay. So it definitely has like boosted up my streams generally.
So because of that, are you gonna just start? Are you trying to pump out more music? Are you just gonna keep just trying to pump?
I'm just gonna keep going
The
at
quantity.
my own pace
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
until my time is ready, because my time is coming soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, do you perform? Do you do any performances?
Before
COVID?
before COVID, yeah, but now it's really there's nothing.
It's hard
But
to
I
get
do
hard.
go to like parties every weekend.
Yeah. And do you
Yeah.
perform at these parties?
Not generally. It's more like house parties. So
He's
I
jumping
just
off the balcony.
so I just chill, whatever, you know.
So, but like, are they asking you to come to these parties to perform? Or are you just like kind of just showing up, you're vibing,
It's more of like somebody inviting me and I just vibe.
Okay.
and then they're like, "Yo, go hop up on the diner table." Spit some
I
fun.
had somebody invite me actually. Shout out to Mr. Andy Hoops.
Hey, shout out.
He invited to me to his he had like a birthday bash at a B&B, and you know I did a little performance there.
How many people were there?
I would say like more than like 40, 60 about.
Wow, that's a pretty good amount of people actually.
Yeah.
Was it a big Airbnb?
It was like I would say it was medium. It wasn't like mansion, but it did what it had to do.
And then in that setting, okay, because like I go to a party, like, and you know, your music, I've listened to it, and it's, you know, I find myself, you know, it's like when I'm like in my feels, like I feel like I would listen to it while I'm driving in the car late at night. Like I love that kind of music where like really dive deep into my emotions. When you're at a party like that, you know, I feel like people are trying to get wild. Do you
Yeah.
find that people are like kind of like not listening, or are they vibing, or are they like what, like, because that kind of setting, does it really match your music? Or are you able to kind of like tweak it in a way?
I can tweak it in a way because like all my songs are sad, but they have like a little hype to them. Yeah,
they got melody.
I make sure they got like a little hype to them, so it could do whatever,
So you
whenever.
pick and choose your songs, obviously, to perform, right? Just to make sure that you're performing the right things in front of your audience.
Yeah, in a way. I have some songs that are like it's like a type of genre where like if you like hear it, it's like it's like some of them are like hype, but if you actually pay attention to what I'm saying, it's like, damn, what the fuck is he saying?
Yeah. Yeah, there was one lyric in Not Enough where it was like I think it was like, if you're not paying attention to me, I'm gonna shoot your brains out.
If you ignore me, I'll shoot your fucking
that's the
brains
thing.
out.
Yeah, I shoot your fucking brains out. And I was like, damn, like that goes hard, but like that's like, damn.
Don't ignore. Don't ignore.
Don't
OG.
ignore me, boy. Don't ignore me, boy. But nah, that's cool though. That's cool though. So, what genre would you say that you're in then? What would you classify yourself?
I would classify myself as, I would say pop / R&B,
Mm-hmm.
hip hop, punk.
Would you just stay in those genres?
I've done other genres. I've done like just like solely pop. I've done disco. I've done
Really?
alternative rock. It was on my EP that I released in 2020, a 4 single EP.
Yep. That's dope. I want to hear. I haven't heard that disco song yet. I gotta listen to it. I like that vibe. So you're willing to do anything.
Anything.
What about country? You do the yeehaw.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that.
I can do whatever I put my mind to.
I love that.
I love that too. Damn. And so, talking about music, let's get to the big question. How did it feel getting a million views, million plays on a song?
It felt
Like, what was the day? Like, what when you like?
I remember the day actually.
Yeah,
I-
explain the day.
Yeah.
Explain how
Let's
it
see what
went.
you were
How'd it
the
go?
day before that, it was like at 999. It was like some weird number. I'm like,
Which I'm sure was just like,
I was looking at. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. And then once it hits actually 1 million, like a lot of people hitting me up like, oh, congrats, or oh, I fuck with you. I've been fucking with you. And then I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, it's just another number.
yeah.
And I'm thinking like, this isn't enough. Now I want 10 million.
Do you find that to be toxic?
Yes, because it's never gonna stop. Like,
Just keep leveling up.
Yeah, you're
I
always
feel-
gonna want more.
Yeah, but I feel like in a good way. That's like, I mean, I feel like that's
Yeah, that's
good.
how you progress.
Exactly. That's
That's
gonna
how you
make you
get better.
want to keep like,
Yeah.
and then making your music better for the people that, because you probably, I'm sure you're happy with every single song that you've put out.
most definitely, because I spend a lot of time on my music. Every
Yeah.
song that I've released is a hit.
But you're trying to level up every song too, or are you just trying to keep the same vibes?
Most definitely, I'm always trying to get better and better and add new things and try out and see what happens.
Do you have unreleased music that you have never put out but are planning on ever putting it out, or is there just music in general that you have?
I have music from like 2018 that I'll never put out.
Really?
Yeah,
Even
but they're
as, what about as a NFT?
no,
Have you
they're
put out
for
NFTs?
they're for when I die.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's dope. But going back to that 1 million, did it change your life?
In a big way, no, but it did bring me some new faces, new fans, like a steady fan base. But I wouldn't say it changed my life. To change my life, I need $1 million.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like as an artist, like when you finally start at 1 million, like that's a lot of damn plays on a song. That's wild. So like when you finally got that 1 million plays, was like you have managers like, you know, pulling up in your emails like, yo, let me represent you. Did you have, you know, like contracts coming your way to sign for some labels? Like what happens when you hit 1 million plays, or is it just life normal except more people are now listening to your music?
A lot happens actually. More people do listen to your music, but there's also people hitting you up like, "Oh, let's work." They're
Other
like,
artists,
yeah, other artists.
Okay.
no
It-
represented, like no managers hit you up. Right
Yeah,
now?
I had a lot of managers, but I manage myself. I already know what's going on. I don't need to give somebody percentage
Yeah,
Exactly.
bro. I feel
when
like
I
that's
can
the
take
new
it all
wave.
myself. Yeah.
That's what all these rappers are doing now. They're going independent because you make more money.
That's the best way to
Ever
do it.
since that, I've got a publisher also.
Oh, you do have a publisher.
Yeah, I have a publisher, and it didn't happen like when I hit 1 million. It was more like when it was like building up. Like, so let's say I had like 200,000. I was getting like
That's crazy.
100,000 a month, and that's when people were hitting me up. I had Bryson Tiller's manager hit me up, talking about, oh, let's work, let's try to get you in like to perform with Bryson
Yeah.
and get on tour with him, but it didn't get to that because of COVID. But
Do you think in the future you have a possibility to work with somebody like that, or even him in general?
yeah, it's definitely possible because
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller has listened to my music,
That's wild.
That
is crazy.
sick.
and his manager also invested in me. He put like $800 into like some playlists on Spotify, so that helped
Damn.
the song like go up even more.
So now most people I feel like would look at that and they'd be like, damn right, I'm taking that shit. Like that's my way to the top. Why didn't you?
Because I already know what my vision is. I don't need other people to try to make me do what I don't want to do. I've got to this point by myself, and I'm gonna keep going up by myself.
He's taking the
fucking
investment
love it.
approach. He's investing in himself, bro.
Yes, sir. I
He
love
knows
that.
right now he can make the money, but down the line he's
So-
gonna make 10 times as much.
Speaking of the money, how are you getting paid at the moment? So
How much you make?
I would say it depends like on streams and features. Like let's say 2019 I was charging 45, 2020 250, and this year 1,000.
Damn.
So if you want a feature, it's gonna cost you a band.
You heard it. Go reach out in the emails.
and so you're setting these prices, or is these people asking for features and they're offering you a set amount?
It's mostly me because as years went by, I've gotten better and I've gotten more fans. The last feature that I did, when he uploaded his song, I posted on my Instagram, I was like, oh, go fuck with this. oh, go listen to this. Right now, the song has 48,000 streams on Spotify.
Wow.
Damn.
So it's like,
Wow.
I would almost say that's kind of a bargain.
it's not just the good music that you're getting. You're
Yeah.
getting fans coming to you. So,
How did you come up with that price though?
it was my publisher. I think I was charging like, I went from 250 and then I went to 500, and he's like, no, you need to charge 1,000. That's why you're worth. He's like,
And what was going through your head?
I was like,
"Oh,
damn, that's a
no.
lot.
Nobody's gonna pay.
I was like, holy shit, that's a lot. Because 1,000, if you think about it, for a feature, that's a lot.
yeah.
And then I started saying like, oh, it's 1,000. Somebody pays 1,000. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So that first time where you like, damn, $1,000 a feature. Was that like? So did that wake you up and be like, damn, like?
I've been woken up. I've been up.
So none of that like moves you or sways you at all. It's literally just the love for the music that. Just
I mean,
keeps-
it's nice. I like money. Who
course.
doesn't?
It's just reinforcing the idea that you
Yeah.
you are going to make it.
And the thing is that when I get money, I don't just buy stuff. I don't buy designer. I just reinvest it back into my music.
I
Every
fucking
release,
love that.
every release, I spend like 300, 400 on like marketing alone. Every song, so it's like
And I'm
you
sure
got to
use
keep
that-
spending to make more.
Exactly. I'm sure you use that money for studio sessions as well, right?
And then
Most
do you use it-
definitely.
do you use it for like high production music videos?
High production. All my music videos are high production.
Oh, they are. You ever try to work with?
Shout out to my videographer Kelly Kidd.
Hey, shout out. But do you ever want to work with who's your boy? Cole Bennett.
Cole Bennett. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's my
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down for that. He needs to hit me up.
Oh, so you would never reach out to him. You want him?
I would. I would.
Oh, you would?
But he's in like a different.
What point?
Base.
What point would you reach out to him? How many followers or like what's your point?
Well, you
Where
said,
would
have
start?
you already?
No,
Oh, you haven't already.
and it's not gonna be me personally.
Yeah, it'll be like
It's gonna be to where a point where I'm big and I'll be like,
like a manager?
all my fans go on Cole
Oh.
Bennet's page.
Ah,
That's it. That's how you do
yeah.
it.
Get 'em at
That's how
me.
you do it.
Yes, sir. But wait, we got to go back to that one question. So, how much are you making a month?
A month.
For the million streams, like the minute you started bringing in like that kind of streams, how much are you making monthly?
I would say it fluctuates, but like steady, I would say 1,200, and then depending on how many features I do, just depending on how many features I do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I'm not trying to like, oh, let me just do this feature because
Yeah.
I have to actually like the song to do on it because it's my
So you're not fake with it. It's not for the bag.
nah. Because once you do features on Spotify, it goes on your page too.
Yep.
It says appears on, so I don't want nobody going there
Trash.
and hearing some trash. out there.
Yeah.
trash ass music. That's that's crazy.
That's good, though.
Seriously.
Like you're getting paid you're getting paid $1,200 a month on something that you love to do. Like that's average, obviously, depending on features. But that's like, bro, not a lot of people get to like do what they love and get paid. Like that's wild. That's so wild. And then like, so when you finally started getting like all these plays and this and that, like you see people that like used to not fuck with your stuff back in the day start to switch up and they're like, yo, we need to hang out again. It's been a minute. Like
That's a part of the process. I've had some people on my Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat like that, but I post sometimes and
Do you not see that as a platform that's like,
nah, not really.
nah, it's like
What about
personal?
TikTok? I've seen you on TikTok.
TikTok is a wave. It's like
Yo, it really is.
if you're an artist, you need to get on TikTok because
Bro, I'm so
I've seen people like just blow up from TikTok. It's like I think it's getting bigger than Instagram, and it's like another Vine basically,
Yeah, it's just another platform just to get your stuff.
and the
there.
algorithm on there is like crazy.
It's crazy though, bro, because I feel like not a lot of artists are willing to do that because I'm sure you see like
I
there's a
wasn't.
stigma.
I know what you mean. I wasn't willing either, but I just started now. I just started like using it more now because
Yeah.
I've seen what it does. It's
And you realize, like, bro, honestly, at the end of the day, like, at first, like, people might care, like, oh, this kid blew up on TikTok, but eventually, no one's gonna give a fuck.
And you're already an
No one's
artist.
gonna care.
You have a following, so like you can't really be a TikToker. You're an artist. You're a rapper. So
exactly
You're just using it to benefit you.
So then, how has it helped you with the girls?
with the girls. Oh,
This man said, "Oh,
I don't. most
every
of-
night."
I go to parties like almost every weekend.
Yeah.
It's all about for me, it's all about I don't like go up to girls. You have to just have like an alpha mindset. The way to get girls is to let them come to you. That's about it.
Yeah,
And with me,
exactly.
I'll just stand there and they're over here looking at me like this, like, oh, who is he? He looks famous.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, bro, because you have that look where it's like the minute you walk in, it's like, yo, who's this?
Yeah.
that it's not a good thing either, because if I go to like Walmart, soon as I enter there, I'm being watched.
Yeah.
It's like,
in a bad way or like?
yeah, in a bad way.
Really?
Do you feel that on the normal? Because I know you do have to be an artist, you have to express yourself extra. That's the way I'd put it. It's just a little extra. It's a little, the way you dress, the way you act, the way you talk. Does that put a little stigma on the way you approach new people? You trust everybody? Or are you open? Or is this like, are you holding back a little?
To new people, I would say holding back. Not really. I'm just being myself most of the time. But as an artist, you need to have a brand. You need to talk a certain way. You need to act a certain way, look a certain way if you want to progress.
Yeah.
And what made you, like, how did you develop into the way you look now? How did you get to here?
I guess who inspired you?
Yeah,
right?
who inspired you? Like what, I don't know, cultures inspired you? Like, what was...
I would say more of the emo scene.
Yep.
That's what a lot of my fans
Come
like-
from?
no, yeah, mostly. But they consider me like an emo rapper, some kind, even though I don't rap.
Yep.
But they're like, oh, he's an emo rapper. I'm not a rapper.
Would you consider yourself emo, though?
Yeah, because emotions, all of my songs is dealing with emotions. So,
Definitely.
but
Yeah,
I'm not a rapper.
I love that. That used to be a meme, but I'm not a rapper.
Yeah,
You seen that one video?
that. I love that. Damn. But like, would you? So you would say, but I feel like at the same time, that's not what people usually like when they see like I guess like the image would fit, but like you're really out here trying to change people's lives, though. I feel like that's not usually like what people would consider emo, which is crazy.
Lyrics though go behind.
Yeah, no, definitely the lyrics, definitely
You
the
know?
music. But I say like
It is
you as
emotional.
a person, like you would consider you as an individual emo, or just the image. Or
I would say just an image,
and it's
because
not one and the same. Are you one and the same with your image, or is it more? Because I understand that every single rapper or artist or musician, whatever, needs an image. It's just kind of important in this world.
well, it's all one, because my image is me.
Yeah.
I wake up like this. I go to sleep like this.
So you're not fake
No,
at all.
not at all.
Damn, bro, that's crazy, man. That's so wild.
That's good though,
Like,
because that
yeah.
just shows he's a genuine artist. You know,
Dead
and
ass.
and you could just tell by the way he carries himself and what he does for his fans. Did you already touch on that? You like help? You've already touched on it. I'm pretty sure that you help
Yeah.
them out, and you go there. They DM you and you do stuff for them. And then also you didn't mention that you post on your story, and if one of your fans reposts your song, you'll repost it on your story and you'll shout them out basically.
Yeah, and the thing about that is that even though they're helping, it really gives me a big ego. Like
in a good way or a bad
sometimes,
way?
huh?
In a good way or a bad way?
In a bad way. Like it's like, okay, they post, like I release a song, they post it on the story, and then I get like a notification. It takes time to like go through everyone, but I do most of them, and then I'll like repost it on my story, and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, 'cause
They're
you
like-
have,
they're like-
100 people on your story that you post. It's like it takes a lot of time for you to.
They're
do
like, I
that.
can't believe you replied to me. I'm like, I'm just another person. Like,
yeah. But at the same time, you feel good. Like,
Yeah.
like you're helping
Yeah.
people, and like people actually like care who you are now.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
And
like-
where does that stem from? Like what made you want to go full on into this? Like, where did it start?
Who's your inspiration? What artists?
No, but not even that. Like, what made you go into music? Like, what was like?
I would say it was just a way for me to like express myself, and I've been doing it for so long. Like, just it makes me excited to do music. That's the only thing I'm excited about. Like,
Yeah.
if I woke up and didn't think about music, I probably wouldn't even be alive.
Were you doing some like crazy shit before the music? Were you doing some like dumb stuff, like hanging out with the wrong people, this and that, or is it just because it's like a therapeutic thing?
Yeah, most definitely. I think it's like a therapeutic thing.
And how do your parents feel about it?
Well, my parents are Haitian, so they don't want anything to do with it.
True. Yeah.
They hate everything about it.
Wow.
And
So they're like school people, right? Isn't
go to school.
Yeah.
Go to school.
The old-fashioned.
What is the
approach.
effect on
Church.
that for you? How does that affect you? Your parents not backing you?
Makes me go harder because I want to get to a point where
They will. Fuck
I
with
can
you.
buy them a house and be like, this is what this has done for me.
Yeah.
And you're going to respect what I'm doing.
Yeah. Is it like so? Like I don't know if this is too deep, but like, is your relationship with your parents a good one?
I think I would say yeah, because Haitian parents, like, you could kill somebody and they'll still fuck with you. You can kill somebody and they'll still fuck with you. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
they're not too fond of what I'm doing, but it's like I'm still their son. So it's like,
Yeah.
what can they do?
So then when you get that check and you start getting that money, like, is there something specifically that you said a house, but is there something that you want to buy for your parents or your mom? Or I don't know. I feel like for most guys, it's usually I want to buy my mom something.
It's most definitely a house.
A house.
Yeah. Just for the whole family. That's the first thing
Yeah.
I'm going to get.
And even during like all of this, like now that you're making money now from your music and you have all these people paying attention, is it like, do they kind of feel more lenient about what you're doing now? Like, have you seen any progression in them going like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is not a dead end. Maybe this is something that can really turn into something that is going to be his living. It's going to be his.
Yeah, most definitely. With my mom, not really. She just doesn't like it at all. Doesn't like my hair. Doesn't like anything about it.
Yeah.
But my dad, it was in 2020 where he was like I was taking classes and I just stopped going.
College?
Yeah.
So you dropped out of college.
Yeah.
How many years did you do it for?
I think it was like three.
Oh, you did 3
Wow.
years.
No, not really. I just showed up sometimes, but
I mean, yeah. You just showed up for 3 years.
Are you ever planning on going back?
I didn't even show up. It was more like, I was making music there. That's about it. Like I went to the campus, but I didn't go to class.
So where were you?
I think I was in the hallways, had a laptop, just listening to beats.
And just-
With
yeah.
my homeboy, shout out Kepri.
Hey, shout out.
We were just listening to music. Most of my songs I thought of during on campus.
Yeah. Do you find that?
But 2020 is when I started making a little money. I think I was making $400 a month, and then I think I put some into my bank account. He's like, oh, where this money coming from? I'm an independent artist, so I have every
100% of the.
100%, and I also have access to what I'm making.
Yep.
So I just log on to my DistroKid. That's what I use as a distributor.
Yep.
I log on and I'm like, this is what I'm making from my music. He was like, wow.
Your dad?
He was like, I wasn't expecting you to make money. I'm like, yeah. And if I can do this and I can keep going, one day I'll be making $10,000 a month, just like that.
Yeah.
And that's when he was like, oh, I think I still have a couple classes to take before I get an associate degree.
Yep.
But he was like, oh, at least just go back and finish.
So you're planning on going back?
Nah.
No.
What the fuck?
I'm just asking. You never know. Some
Definitely
people.
Yeah.
He was like, just go back and finish. I was like, okay. But I wasn't really going.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going, just going in hard every day.
And that never slowed you down that your parents what happened when you came home with the hairstyles and the clothing? I'm sure they said something.
It really didn't happen overnight because I had an afro, and then the way my dreads are, they're free forms.
Yeah.
So all I did was get a towel and then just rub it on my head every day.
Really?
Yeah, and then just let it grow.
Damn, it actually came out pretty clean. It came out really clean just for that. That's crazy.
And you shave the sides, right?
Yeah, I've always had the side
you always-
shave.
okay.
Yeah,
So that over time, then you,
freeform dreads.
but then you dyed the front red, which I know my parents.
Oh, they went crazy.
I'm sure. So them going crazy with all that and this, it never slowed you down.
No.
You were on a mission and you knew what you were gonna do.
And when you got out of college, did that motivate you even more because you're not going to school? You have
Yeah.
to do something with your life. Did that motivate you more?
Yeah, most definitely. I was like, if I'm not going to college, I have to make this music thing work,
Okay.
because if I don't, then I have nothing. Because
And-
music is all I've got.
And that was a motivator. Like that was
Exactly.
like now like, was it like now I'm really running? Like there's no going back.
No going back.
Yeah, bro. I dropped out of college after like 2 months. I dropped out real quick. So
I dropped out on the first week, actually.
Really?
Like mentally.
Yeah,
mentally.
mentally.
Like,
yeah.
like, what is
But you just
this?
kept showing up.
Yeah, bro. I was just missing days, and I was just like, oh, I got kicked out of 2 of my classes, and the last class, I'm like, bro, if I got kicked out of both classes, I'm not taking a third class. I was taking part time, and I left. So, how did you? So now that we're kind of touching on like your younger days, how did you start making music? Like how, like, what was going through your like one day you just go, I want to start making music. Like, what was the process? Where did you start? Where did you start recording on? What did you?
I think it was like freshman year.
High school, right?
High school or college?
Yeah, high school. And I don't know what it was. It's just, I think I seen somebody else do it, and I was like, oh,
At
let me
school
do
or-
this.
I could do that.
Was it somebody at school or was it?
No, I
somebody
think it
that
was
just
like-
inspired you?
It was like somebody who inspired me. It was more like, I think it was like Meek Mill or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't making this type of music. It was like hard rap
Yeah.
or whatever. So I was like, let me get into this. And then 2018 is when I really started going into the
The niche.
the emo sound or whatever, the singing sound. That's when I started getting into that. And what started that was I think it was like an inspiration from X, because that's the year that he died, and I actually went to his memorial
Yeah.
where you go to like see his body or whatever. And
Wait, did you see his body?
yeah, they had him on the stage.
Oh man, that's wild.
It was a long line though. It was
That
It was-
Oh, it was an open casket.
yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was like right in
Like,
front of the
what did you
stage.
see? Like, how did he? If you were able to describe him, how did he look?
White, lifeless,
Wow.
just looks empty.
And how? So that was one of your inspirations. So like, did that affect you in any way? Did it make you want to make more music? Did it have any like profound like, I don't know, anything? Or was it just like, damn?
It was more, it didn't inspire me to make music, but it was like, damn, like this is somebody who I listen to a lot, and he's just not here. Like I don't know.
Did
It's
you ever
hard.
get to meet him
Yeah.
before he passed away?
No, never got to meet him.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you did because I know like in our area he was a big influence in our community. So
Yeah.
I know a lot of people knew him from our area. So I wasn't sure if you like met him or not.
That's crazy though. So like, did that going through that though? Like, did you ever want to work with him? Like, was that like did you go through, like, damn, like I don't even like the possibility of like working with? Would you say like out of all the artists, was that like your number one guy?
I would say number like top 3.
Top 3?
Only
number one?
3 people I would ever want to feature with,
Who is it?
and 2 of them are not here right now.
Oh, so Juice WRLD, NX.
And the third one, Trippie Redd.
Really? Trippie Redd?
Trippie Redd.
Yeah,
Trippie
you
Redd's
don't-
on TikTok.
You don't hear that too much.
Yeah, actually. What is he like? So he's one of your favorite artists.
Most definitely, yeah.
You're bumping his stuff all the time. You like the shark teeth? I don't really like the shark
Most
teeth.
of the time.
Like, you know, that shark teeth thing he has. Would you ever want to do anything like that with your girls? 'Cause you
Nah.
have some, right?
Yeah, I have bottom girls, but nah, not really.
No, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
What about like necklaces and stuff like that? Or,
Necklaces,
like piercings or diamonds.
piercings.
Are you trying to go all out? Like Uzi, for instance. What about like a diamond on your forehead?
Oh, yeah. Would you do that?
You have to. That's the only way.
Yeah.
You have to like.
It's free promotion.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to do things out of your comfort zone.
So is there anything that you would do personally that you've thought of or
Tats.
right now?
Face tats.
Really? You want a face tat?
Really?
What do you want to get?
Not sure yet, but I'm still thinking about it, because if I want to put something on my face, it has to,
Yeah, be really good.
yeah, and
I
have a
know that
lot of meaning.
Lil Skies uses that as motivation. I've heard, like, since he has face tats, he uses
Yeah.
that as motivation. He's like, I have to do this. I have to make it because there's no way he's gonna be able to get a job with face tats.
Now he looks like a rapper.
So yeah. So is that like, would you do that before you really blew up, or is that something you do down the line?
Most likely down the line, like right before I blow up.
Okay.
But
Because that's like
I'm
that's there
more-
for life. So
like
you
the
gotta
way
be-
I work, I'm more like I think more
Yeah.
about what I'm doing. I don't just go and do it.
Oh, 100%.
I almost agree with what you're saying, but I do think we're past the face tat. Like that's
Yeah,
like
that's like
3 years.
2016.
Yeah, like that's like
2016.
a lot of people like have already got over that, and they're like, okay, if I'm gonna hire somebody, it's for who they are. I can't really judge what they look like at this.
For the most part, yeah.
And depending on where you work, 100%, you're not gonna be a lawyer in the middle of a courtroom.
Yeah, with a face
with
tat.
a face tat. But other than that,
I
that
guess,
stigma
the
is kind of over.
The stigma is different nowadays, but
So do you want like finger tats and all that stuff? Everything.
Oh yeah, I'm getting finger tats soon as I get verified on Instagram.
What are you gonna say? It's gonna say verified.
is that what we're waiting for the face tats?
Nah, that's because that verification is coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Very
On
soon.
Instagram?
Yes.
How many followers do you have? Oh, you have 17,000. So or over 17,000, and you're not verified yet.
No.
That's crazy.
you're verified on Spotify and SoundCloud though, right? You just got
Spotify,
verified on
SoundCloud,
Apple Music has a verification.
Apple Music, Amazon.
Those are
Everything.
some pretty big lists to be verified on and not on Instagram.
Seriously.
And the thing is, that's gonna help because when Instagram does their process and they see that I'm verified on other platforms, it's just gonna be easier.
Yeah. And can you request it? Or
Yes, you can request it.
But you're not going. You want that?
No,
You want
I'm not
to
requesting it.
He
Yes.
wants that. He
Sir,
wants
yeah.
that clout. He wants that check mark.
You want to wake up the next day and be like.
And the
yes,
thing
sir.
is, like, they do like research on you. Like, they'll actually like Google you.
You want them to find you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm
If
sure.
you Google me right now, it's pretty decent, but it could be better. I have
Yeah.
some publications. I have article write-ups and all that, but it just needs to be on a higher basis.
Yeah. And then, I mean, with your Instagram already, but I know when you get that blue check, I feel like,
Things are gonna be a lot easier.
oh yeah, like I feel like you'll be able to reach out. Like I feel like with
Yeah,
that, you'll be able
that's
to go DM
Business
Cole
wise,
Oh, yeah, 100%.
business wise, it's gonna be a lot easier.
You
That's
think
crazy.
you'll reach out to Cole Bennett once you get the check mark, or you're gonna wait still?
No, I'm gonna do that once I get a big following, and then I'll have my fans go over there and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, go
So
listen
I
to
feel like-
OGsteever."
Yes,
But I
sir.
feel like Lil Tecca, for instance, he wasn't big, or the Kid Leroy, he wasn't big when they started shooting with Cole Bennett, and now they're huge.
That was different though.
That's industry.
yeah, Lil Tecca was in.
Oh,
he
true.
had friends in the
True,
business.
but they weren't as big though when they did start.
But it
So
is
it's just
that's a great question also though. So while you're in the industry, do you notice that it's hard to get around without any connections, or do you make your own connections?
Well, it's all about connections, actually. It's just about who you know, what they can do for you, and what they're willing to do for you.
yeah. I feel like that's what life's about though. It's all about connections and who you know and who you could work with. You know what I mean?
But the thing with me is that I rather do everything myself than have somebody else do it. I just trust myself more.
So you don't have a team?
I have a team, definitely, but like marketing wise, it's all me.
Really?
Yeah, so I put my face in front of other people. I don't need anybody else to do that for me.
You do ads?
Um,
Instagram ads, Facebook ads?
I used to do Facebook ads, but then they banned me
Really?
because
For what?
too emotional,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Too
yes.
dark.
So dumb.
too dark. I had a music video where it was for a song called Superficial, and
Yep.
basically it had somebody like cutting themselves, and then you saw blood coming out,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh no, this is not appropriate." So
Facebook's known for that though. Instagram, you can get away with a little more, right?
Twitter too.
Even though, yeah.
I don't use Twitter, but that was before I had a fan base. Now I don't even need to do ads.
'Cause
It's
now
most
word of
like
mouth.
it's most like, oh, post this, my fans hear it, they share it to their friends.
Yep.
And I've had people come up to me like they've DM'd me and be like, "Oh, my friend sent me." I'm like, "Damn, that's dope."
Where's your like your most fans based out of? Because you can see the regions. I mean, on DistroKid, you can only see a little bit, right?
Yeah, on Spotify for artists you can. And I would say Chicago, Orlando.
Chicago, really Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando.
That's crazy because you're so
And-
south.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chicago and Atlanta, I feel like those are hot spots for
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's like the perfect places to be.
Start blowing up.
Like,
Orlando,
well, no, 'cause
Orlando's a
Chicago-
little odd though.
And I have some in Miami, but that's on SoundCloud, not Spotify.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, like, would you? I know you're not doing it yet, and I know you're planning on it. So, are you gonna try to, head out to these places and perform, like in Chicago? And are you gonna when's the tour? When's gonna? I want to show up to the OGsteever tour. When is that gonna happen?
That's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
I need to have more first.
You don't think that you could go do like a small tour?
I can, and I've performed in like small places, so it's like
But it wouldn't be worth it, right? It wouldn't be worth it right now.
no, not right now. Like the level that I'm on right now, it wouldn't be worth it.
What about where's the farthest place that you would travel to go to like a studio or something, get a studio session? Or would you just rather do it over here?
Wherever. I had somebody from Orlando hit me up wanting to do a feature. So I was like, oh, come down here, because I only go to one studio. I don't go to any other studios. Like my whole music.
Really?
Yeah.
And you'll only stick to that studio.
Only that studio. I'm not going anywhere else.
Except, what about when you get big enough? Would you make your home studio?
No.
Really?
Because then it wouldn't be the same. It's like
It's
waking
an
up
atmosphere.
and going to the studio gives you like, damn, I'm about to do this shit.
Yeah, but you get better frame of mind.
Yeah. So it's like they're like, oh, then come over here. We have a professional studio or whatever. And I'm like, I don't really care for. I don't care for that. As long as the outcome is good, then that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because my engineer, his studio, it's not like it's a good studio. It's like it's professional, but it's not like one of those like big studios that you see.
Yeah.
They're like $1 million studios, not like that.
You don't even need that nowadays anymore, really. Like
No.
you could just shoot basically wherever.
But I was
as long as
like,
it's good quality.
all right, I'm down. But I was like, only if my engineer comes, and he's like, oh yeah, bring him. We're gonna book you a flight to Orlando. So I was like, I bet.
And you went?
No, I haven't went yet, but we're just working on the details right now.
Wow. That's crazy. And like I had thought that when features happened, it was just like, yo, I'm sending you my track, and like
Yeah, that's how it'd be most of the time. But you can tell when it's like that. It just doesn't sound the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So like you want to either them to come to you, or if you have to.
No, it can be over, but the best you get the best quality when you're together, like
Exactly.
recording together.
That makes the most sense, anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're in an atmosphere with other people, like instead of just working on your own.
And what keeps you on this grind? What keeps you hustling so hard?
The fans. There was a point like in 2020 where I didn't release for 6 months. I wasn't even on Instagram that much, and people were still streaming my music. I got back on Instagram. I had like over 200 DMs. They're like,
I was gonna ask you that. You get a lot of DMs a day?
yeah. They're like, oh, where's the new music? I was like, relax.
It's coming.
I was like, calm down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Damn.
So you got any new music coming out?
I got
Yeah,
a
you got a
song
song.
coming out next week.
Okay.
Oh, you want?
Numinous.
What's the date?
3/22.
There you
Next
go.
week on Monday.
You heard it. I'm gonna link all this stuff in the bio, so we'll make sure.
And it's gonna be a banger.
Yes, sir. Can we get a little preview of that? We will get a little listen.
Yeah, you can get a little listen.
All right, bet.
Let me play it.
And in the meantime, man, I just like I keep taking a step back and just like thinking about this because like, bro, that's like I just can't imagine like when it finally like hits, like after like hustling like and things not working out, and then the minute like it just gets turned on. Because like I'm sure you weren't like what was your first song to like kind of go kind of viral, like not viral but like just kind of blow up a bit?
It was definitely Murder at the Hotel.
What did it get?
I think it had like 44,000 plays on SoundCloud.
And then after that, was it the million? Like the next one?
Yeah. And
Really?
when it hit 44K, what was happening? When it hit 44K, when I was looking at it, I was like, damn, this is crazy. And I was like, I was limiting myself. I was like, damn, I'm not going to get another song as high as this. And then like 3 months later, I released Not Enough. It had like 10K in the first week.
Wow.
on Spotify, and then it just kept going, and that's like 300K. I'm like, damn,
Damn.
fuck.
Did you have more emotion with the first one with the 40,000, or was there more emotion behind it? with
I think the
$1 million
first one
one? I mean,
was like more of a hype song.
Okay.
That's one that was like,
Murder at the Hotel.
yeah, Murder at the Hotel. It had like a hard kick to it, and it was like me like saying about like just party type stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why people liked it. But the other one, Not Enough, is where like it had some real emotion to it, and that's where people could like really relate to
Gotcha.
everything that I was saying.
But
Yeah.
basically, what I was trying to say is, like for you, like, were you more emotional regarding the 40,000 or the 1 million?
40,000.
Really?
Yeah, 40,000.
Because that was
sure.
the first one. to
Yeah,
actually blow
definitely.
Up, so, okay.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's so many kids out here that wish, like, they're grinding every day and they want that. And, like, you got it.
Well, that was me.
done it.
I've been wishing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, of course. How long did it take you to get there?
I would say 4 years before seeing any like real movement.
That's wild, bro. That's not a lot, bro. It's like when people look at that, they'll be like, it's an overnight success. Yeah, overnight success that took over 4 years.
And he did it all by himself. It's
Yeah.
not like he had anybody behind him. He did it all by himself.
No man-
So it's mad props to him.
Yeah, no industry plan. But did you sell your soul?
Did I sell my soul? Yes, I did sell my soul.
Is there like a ritual or like
You have Satan's number in your phone?
or no, none of that?
It's more of a metaphor, as in just the type of person you are and what you're willing to go through and how you want to be perceived.
Mm-hmm.
And really it's real, because as soon as you start, acting a certain way, looking a certain way, people are going to levitate to you and be like, oh, this looks interesting. Like,
Yeah.
let's say if I still had like the same music, but like I would say look normal, I don't think it would be doing as good, because people like to put the music with a face.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd be perceived differently.
Yeah. So when they put the music with the face, it's like they believe everything you're saying,
Yeah.
and they know what you're saying is actually what you're going through.
Yeah. So would you say the way you're dressed is a sacrifice then? Like, is that because you're saying it's not really selling yourself to the devil? It's more like you're selling your soul to the life. So you're giving everything up so you can achieve this. So like, if you didn't make music, would you still dress like that?
Would I still dress like this?
Same vibes probably, right? But not as
Most definitely, because I like dressing this way.
yeah.
It just
But maybe not as
gives me
much.
attention. I like attention, so
Yeah.
You see, who taught you this metaphor? Because I know when a lot of people hear selling their soul, no one's gonna think to themselves, it's putting the grind and the work in.
I think setting up a candle and
Yeah. So did you figure that out through the work, or someone taught you this?
I think it was more like my transition, because when I first started doing music, I was just just looking normal, and then I was just thinking to myself, like, what can I do to like stand out more, to like where I can go somewhere and be like, oh, he's somebody.
Yeah, 'cause you were
And-
saying earlier that you go to parties and stuff, and then the girls like basically look at you and they're like, "Damn, who's that guy?"
Yeah. That's how you get the girls. It's
So I gotta
about
start dressing like you to get the girls. Is that what you're saying?
no, not really. It's more it's more
Come on,
about
coach me.
more about choosing signals. Like, if you go somewhere and somebody looks at you, if a female looks at you, then like they're checking you out.
Okay.
So what you got to do is just go up to them and be like, "What's up?" And then that's about it. I mean, nothing serious.
yeah. So you pull your song up? Can we get?
Oh yeah,
I want to get a listen to this. I want to hear this.
this
the
is
Boothe.
dropping
In about a week.
3/22 Monday,
You guys will hear it after the drop. but
2:30 p.m.
we get it exclusive.
6, that's reminisce. Grinding cheddar, not no switch. Mine is hard, I kind of fit. I know that love does not exist. Rock vintage, no designer shit. I'm spiritual, don't need no bitch. No true love does not exist. So my soul couldn't resist. Now I'm stuck, I can't escape. It's my fate, I can't complain. Tell me how.
Another banger.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Good song.
Damn, actually, shit.
They're not ready for that one.
Bro, and how long was that?
It was, I would say, 208. That's a sweet spot.
That's the new movement, right?
That's how you
Shorter?
make hits.
Really?
Yo, that was.
You like making shorter songs or longer songs?
All of my songs are short. They're like 2 minute mark.
Yeah.
Because there's a psychology behind it. It's
Why?
like,
Because I like listening to long songs, especially if I like the song. I like to listen to the long.
Well, that's what makes it so great.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
good for you, but that's not good for the artist.
No, but I feel like that's good too because like you'll want to re-listen to that song over. And over 'cause
Exactly.
it's not enough. That's
Exactly.
how I find myself like a Juice WRLD song or this and that. I'm like, oh man, I gotta listen to this again.
Again.
Exactly.
That's true. That's
Exactly.
true.
I didn't get enough. Now I'll be listening to OGsteever like, damn, bro. I wish I got
Yeah, but I feel like that like makes it you lose the sauce for it basically. I don't know. Like you lose the emotion behind it after a while. It just gets played too much, you know.
So you better come out with another song.
I guess, yeah, but like I don't know. I guess there's different ways to interpret it, but I don't know.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there is a place for long music, but at
Yeah.
the same time, I do feel like there's a new wave coming in. It's just like everybody's going short.
The songs, if you look like on the billboards, all the songs are like shorter.
Yeah,
They're getting shorter and shorter every year.
So you're pretty analytic with your moves. You're smart.
yeah, you are. You really do a lot of thinking.
Because as an artist, it's not all about the music. It's about half is just working on the music and half is knowing the business side.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere if you don't know the business of it.
Damn.
100%.
And you do all that, and like you said, you do all that yourself, which is
All
wild.
myself.
So like for those,
And the thing is that what I can do, anybody can do, because from where I learned from was mostly YouTube.
So you got
Like
the
there's a lot of
entrepreneur-
information on YouTube. So if you're an artist, you need to get on YouTube.
you got the entrepreneur side basically. You got to have some kind of passion because if you're not doing it by yourself, then you're not going to
And
go anywhere.
it's all about growing and being able to monetize your work. Because last year I released what I released? I released no, not an EP. I released a ebook. It was like, oh, how to master your Spotify.
you did.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wow.
ask that. So you never thought about going into YouTube or anything like that, or like
YouTube, nah. It's nah, I'm sticking strictly to music.
Yeah.
But
Can we get this ebook anywhere?
I think it's still on my website,
Okay. bet.
Okay.
OGsteever.com.
There we go. Link.
But
link
I released the EP. I think first week made like 800 in sales.
Wow.
And then for the
Damn.
month I made like 2,600.
Wow.
And that was all profit too, because it was an ebook, so I didn't really
Yeah.
have to like send out anything.
So didn't that give you like a little bit of like a wow, I can teach. I can put stuff out that people want to listen to that's not just my music.
yeah, in a way. But I've also like tried to not focus on that as much and just focus on the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I know I got it, so I can.
Yeah.
I
And
can
you do-
a couple
finesse.
avenues. Yeah. A couple
Yeah,
avenues.
and you do
Yeah.
merch as well, right?
Yeah, I have a hoodie.
Okay. And are you trying to go anywhere with it? Are you trying to like do more, or
Not really right now. I'm just
Okay.
focusing on music, getting it out consistently until my time is ready.
Yeah.
and then you'll progress with it?
And the way I see it is like the way I'm envisioning it is the way that I'm gonna blow up is I'm gonna wake up and then somebody's gonna be like, and then somebody big is gonna be listening to my song, and then that's how I'm gonna blow up.
They're gonna like shout it out.
Yeah.
That's what they say though. Like big, like successful people, entrepreneurs and stuff. They say you have to have an image in your head that's so vivid
Yep.
of what you want that it actually happens. You know what I mean? So
So you have
what's
to
yours?
manifest it.
What's
Yeah.
yours? And yeah, do you manifest, and what is your vision? Like, what is like? Paint that picture for us. What is it when you made it? When you know you made it?
When I go to like a mall and get chased down,
You want to be like? You ever see the Naked Brother band?
that's when I know I made it. Because I've been recognized, but not by like a random person. It's been like somebody who, it's been like I'll be at a supermarket and somebody's like, "Oh, you're OGsteever, I know you." But it's not like some random person. It's more like a mutual friend who showed them my music.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Has
it's like
anybody
that.
asked to take like a picture with you or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just walking down the street,
Yeah,
no. But if
okay.
I'm like at an event, yeah,
So you're trying to get them to like fangirl.
yeah.
You got them like, oh, that's crazy. But like, so when you, I mean, like when you perform like that, what is that like vision of like the performance? Like, where do you want to perform? What does it look like? What does the crowd look like? Like, do you have that envisioned? Like, do you have that in your
Of
mind?
course, every day.
What does it look like? What does it look like?
I'm gonna be standing on the stage, and then my song is gonna be playing,
Yeah.
and the melody is just gonna be playing first. All of my songs, the melodies are always just right because I spend a lot of time listening to a beat before I actually use it.
Yeah.
So song is playing, and then you got like a million people right there with their phones out and the flashlight on,
Waving it back.
waving it back, and then they're gonna start singing the song, and then that's when I'm gonna be like in disbelief, like, oh shit.
And how? So the manifestation part. Do you write it up on your wall? Or you just say it every day? Like, how do you go about that?
I write it in my notes
Write your notes
on my phone.
and you like read it all the time, or write
Yeah.
it every day.
All the time, every day.
And do you have any other routines? Do you have any other like to keep you because what you're touching on, I feel like that vibe. Like I had felt when I was listening, because there was a time I was listening to that music. I felt like yes, I was listening to emotional stuff and this and that, but at the same time, I feel like my energy is becoming like it's coming down. So like, do you do it? Is it not affect you at all, or do you do something to kind of keep your energy like good vibes all the time? Because you're really touching on a lot of like dark stuff, like inner like dark stuff. So like, do you have something that maybe like we take cold showers and we have this whole routine that we got going on?
I take cold showers every day.
Really?
Shut up, actually?
Yeah.
Wow.
How long do you go in there for?
Like 3 years.
And like, how long do you like step in the cold shower for?
Oh, the whole time?
Wow.
Damn, yes, cold shower gang. Here we go. Boff is gonna love that one.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. So are you like a mental health fanatic a bit?
Mental health. I would say I believe in it, but it's more like a taste. I don't think it's real, but I say it in my mind so much that it becomes real. Like to some people they'll be like, "Oh, it's not real. There's no science behind it." Like say no fab. Like I do that.
Yeah.
Like I haven't done that for like
And what did you say? It was no fab?
November.
Yeah,
He's
no
talking about
fab.
November.
no, I haven't done it for like 8 months.
Is the real? Wait, what?
Yeah, 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
That's healthy. Is it?
I don't know.
But no, that's not that. No fap and semen retention is different. Semen retention is like you don't bust at all, like you don't have sex at all.
But
And then no fap is just like no jerking
fab,
off.
like
Yeah,
literally no jerking
Yeah.
off.
yeah.
Okay.
He said, "I don't need to anymore."
And-
I don't need to anymore. That's dude.
And like to me, it does make a difference. Like you have a lot of energy. Like people can like feel that energy, but to some other people, they might be like, "Oh, that's not real."
Sexual energy or just like regular energy?
I would say
Both.
both. Yeah, because sometimes like girls would just look at you like stare you down
And you just
type shit.
turn it
Yeah.
on.
They
Turn it
got
on.
it figured out.
It goes ding ding ding.
And you just like good things happen to you more and you just feel awake.
Yeah.
Like it would be like before you would wake up and you'll feel like still tired, but now I wake up and I feel like I don't know, I just did coke or something.
Yeah. So, and what does a like an all day routine look like for OGsteever?
All day routine. It really depends what I'm doing because I try to do my music consistently.
Earlier or later in the day?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you like to record at night, or where do you get like your emotions from? What side?
I would say okay, so let's say like a regular day, like I wake up at like 7. Wake up at 7. I work out, go to the park, and that's where I like listen to beats. Or if I do write, I'll like write some like bars or something that like that's like make you think. I'll do that and like just feel in the breeze. After that, might eat, like go out on a date. Then after that, I drive around, and before I go to the studio, I like sing all of my songs
How many
word
songs?
for word.
How many?
I would say like actually not all my songs. It's more like
The newer ones?
inspirations and my songs in a playlist.
Oh, okay.
And it's not the whole song. It's more like the hook,
Yeah.
just to get my voice warmed up.
You don't do any voice warm-ups?
Yeah, I do.
Like that's your voice warm-up?
Yeah, and I do like a 5-minute vocal warm up.
Like off YouTube?
Yeah.
I know. I think I know which one you're talking about. There's a big one.
Yeah.
I like the.
I do. Yeah, I do that every.
Do you remember when we went to the studio?
Yeah,
Me and
I
Billy
do.
doing
I
it.
do
Oh
remember
my
that.
gosh. So okay. So yeah. So you do the warm up, and now you're heading into the studio. And then what does that look like?
It's more like
Or is there anything in between that?
no, I try to just like focus on that, and then get in there, say some shit. Like most of my melodies, like flow wise, like sometimes I just be saying like random stuff. Like I'll just be making sounds, and I'll be like,
yeah.
"Oh, this sounds good. Let me use it."
Like the flow. You're trying to just get
Yeah.
a flow.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll be like just singing some random stuff, and then sometimes it hits.
Yeah.
Like-
Damn. Yeah.
That's how I
you're
made-
recording though when you do that though, so you can run it back or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just listen to it again and see like if I like this. That's how I made Not Enough. I think I made that song in like 30 minutes.
Wow.
It's crazy, bro. I swear, every single person I've ever like heard an interview about like a song that went viral
Yeah.
for them was always like a
Juice especially,
Inspiration.
bro.
yo. You know, like Michael. You fan of Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I listen to
Okay,
Michael Jackson.
I love Michael Jackson too. And bro, I was listening Billie Jean. He was on the way to the studio and he was beatboxing in his limo, and he came up
Damn.
with Billie Jean in the limo. Like that's the kind of vibe. So you find most of your bangers are like just like spurts of inspiration. Like it's just like boom and you just got them out, or is it like always usually you got to work on it like a little bit?
I think it's more like, oh, I just go in there and do my thing.
Yeah, just spurt of it.
Because you never know when a song is going to do good. Like that song, when I was like previewing it, like putting a snippet, I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Really?
Nah, not really. It's a good song, but I didn't think it was
It
going to
is.
be that big.
That's usually what happens though. Is like you don't think something's gonna happen and then it just does.
How did it blow up?
I think it was like somebody, like one of my fans put in a meme. The first one was like a Peter Griffin meme. It was like,
Was it funny memes or was it more like having to do with the song meme?
it was having to do with the song meme. It was like Peter Griffin. He was in a car, and then he was like, the title was like, oh, how a change. I forgot what it says. All right. So the way that it happened was somebody posted a meme with the song,
Yep.
and it was like a Peter Griffin meme, and he was in the car turning up, and then like halfway through he like started crying or whatever, and the title was when you're listening to a song and the lyrics start applying to your life. And my song started playing. I was like, oh, I want love, but I'm not enough. And then it's just hits. It hit like 100K views. And then the way Instagram works, like once a big meme page posts something, like other people just start posting it. And then it just started getting traction just like that.
Okay, and so was the meme on Instagram or where was it? Like what platform was it on?
I think the first one was on Instagram, and then it just went into other platforms just
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And then the way I found out about it was like, I was on Instagram, somebody sent me it, they're like, oh, you're going viral. I'm like, oh shit.
So was that like the first time you've gone viral, or was that another time? Was this before your songs blew up, or well, because Not Enough was what, the 40,000 play? That
No,
was-
Murder
or was
at the
that-
Hotel was 44,000.
Oh, and this one was 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay,
And it was the same way. Somebody used a meme with the song. So-
that's crazy.
Are these your friends or some?
No, just random people.
That's so cool to get recognition like that.
Exactly. I forgot what I was gonna say about. I have another question. Oh, regarding you're coming out with like a new genre, right?
Right.
For this next song. What was the last song? Insubstantial. Was that like based off of the last like a previous song, or is that a new genre as well?
The last song was just a vibe. It was using a sample from like a throwback, and I fucked with the beat, so I was like, let me use this. And then I have a song releasing next week, and then after that, I'm releasing a alternative rock song, and then after that, that's the way I'm gonna level up, because people in my area make like trap music, party music,
Okay.
and the genre that I'm gonna be making is pop punk.
So you're doing your own thing basically.
Exactly.
That's how you're gonna go up
Keep
to the
leveling
top.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to move away from like the hip hop scene.
Are you saying that just because it's so saturated, or is that not the type of music you want to be a part of?
I think it is saturated a lot.
Yeah.
On Spotify, there's like 60,000 songs being released every day.
Oh my god.
That's
So it's
crazy.
like-
Well, yeah, in general, the music industry is like a huge saturated market. So just in general, like that's just a big market. A lot of people that like want to get into that.
And it's not like
So you got to differentiate yourself.
I'm going into a different, like a totally different thing. It's just leveling up, because it's still gonna be the same subject, the same vibes, just no hard kick, just guitars, drum basses.
More singing.
Yeah, more singing and more like melodies.
melodic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
like I would say, have you ever heard of like what's his name? One of the people that I started listening to more is Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He switched his vibe up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
I like him. He's not bad.
I like him a lot too.
I've been listening to some of his like punk songs.
Yeah, that's definitely like
That's the
punk,
vibe I'm
like
going
rock.
for.
Started off as I'm a wild boy,
Yeah.
and we're all the way over here now, singing and yeah.
So actually, that's crazy. Do you ever see yourself becoming like an actor or anything? Like, you ever see this turning into like?
Well, I'm already an actor. Like,
Honestly.
in a way, I'm already an actor.
Yeah, true. I mean, like your music videos and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So, but do you ever like see it turning into some other avenue also?
Other avenue.
Yeah, like actually, like Ludacris. Like, he was from a rapper to like actually acting in movies. You ever think you might go to?
Yeah, most definitely, because it can be like whatever you're doing, as long as you have a fan base, you can just like transition into anything.
Yep. Now, real quick, I want to touch on this. For these young kids out here that are trying to become, big and get to where you're at, you got any advice for them?
Yes. If you want to be an artist because you see other people doing it, then it's not for you. Because to be the mainstream is like 1%.
Yeah.
Like 1% of like the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be that 1%, but
Yes, sir.
but that's still a high. Like
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
And real quick on that, like, we know you're going to become 1%, but if you, for whatever reason, don't, would you still be happy with your career, or no? Is there the only way you're going to be happy with your career is if you make it to the top?
I think just grinding for that position is
what's
the
the
best
fun
part.
part.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the best part.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people fall in love with the journey.
Exactly.
And that's a really good thing to have. So I
Exactly.
feel like, to these, younger kids out here that are looking to, get to where you're at, they really got to enjoy what they're doing. They can't like just come in here to like play like a little bit and be like, it's like, you really got to be full into this. You're pretty much
24/7.
You got to love it.
That's how you do it.
Sell your
though.
soul.
You gotta enjoy the process. That's the only way to go far with
No
whatever
one's
you're
watching.
doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then real quick, how many years did it take you before you blew up on, like you got that million views on or plays on a song? How long did it take you?
I think a total of. It depends what way you're asking, like a million, like in general, or the million on a song.
The million on a song.
That was like a year.
Wow. So
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, like from the start.
Oh, from the start, yeah.
To the
From the start
millions.
is like 5 years, and
And that's crazy, bro. Not like I'm the one that I'm one of those people. I am one of those people that went and did music and I started doing it and like I was having fun with it and then like I wasn't getting no plays, but I wasn't getting any plays, and I'm just like.
And the thing is, there's a lot of people like that, but you just got to keep going because you never know when you're gonna hit that spot.
Yeah. So for those people out, it's just keep
going.
grinding.
Yeah,
keep grinding.
Consistency is key.
And how did you level up with your production? Did you go immediately to the best of the best software, or did you just start uploading with the best you had at the moment?
I think I started uploading with my phone, an iPhone 5S.
Oh, you started uploading your songs when you had the. Oh shit!
With an iPhone 5S in like 2014, 15.
Yeah.
And then 2018 is when I started going to like a studio, and that's the only studio I've ever been to, and that's the only studio I plan on going to.
That's good. Like that just goes to show you that you don't need much in order to like go far.
Were you invited out to the studio, or was this like I think I need to hop in the booth at this point?
I needed to hop in the booth at this point because I was starting to get like some people listening. They're like, "Oh, quality could be better."
Yep.
I was like, "Alright." I was like, "Damn, this is not good enough." So I was looking, and then I found a studio to go to, Next Level Studios. Shout out Rex Rome. And the thing is that
Rex Rome's your producer, right?
no, he's just the engineer. He produces.
Okay. I thought he was your producer.
He produces too.
Do you have a main producer?
It's a mix, because I like different like types of beats.
Okay, so you run through a couple of different producers.
Yeah, but it's always the same amount of producers.
Okay.
But the thing is, from 2018, he watched me grow in front of his eyes. Like he watched me grow.
The engineer, or the producer.
The engineer, he watched me grow, and he's like, "Damn, this is crazy."
Any of you guys have any other questions? You wanna? What were we touching on right there, really quick? What point were you finishing? You don't remember?
No,
No.
okay.
No one remembers.
No, I do. It was about the studio and how he like got
Oh,
a
and the plaque.
stuff,
And
yeah.
I have a question because of the YouTube.
Yeah.
So your YouTube that has music videos, how many subscribers and stuff do you have on there? Do you care about the YouTube plaque or not really?
No, not really. I think on my YouTube I got like 4,000. I don't really be on YouTube that much.
Yeah.
But you use it in order to put your music videos out on, right?
Yeah, I put music videos on there.
So do you dedicate your time to putting music videos out on there, or is it more just a side thing?
It's more like what the
Just for the
fans
fans?
want.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you know what the fans want. Like when you see like a fluctuation in numbers for each release, like for me, it'll be like 40 to 50K. That's an average. And then if I have a song that does like 100K, then that
That
lets
will be
you
the
know
music
like
video.
it has the potential to go even higher.
That's crazy.
So your fans decide like which songs
Yeah.
they get the music video for? Okay.
All right, guys. Well, we've been running for about an hour and a half.
You got any questions?
You got any questions? I know you wanted some
That's
questions for us.
crazy.
You got any questions before we wrap
Yeah, I
this
got
up?
some questions for you.
All right, let's hear it. We're gonna flip the switch on this.
What is your goal for this podcast?
So my goal for this podcast is not only for me, but the guests that we bring on to come in here and share their stories for the people that are watching, for them to get inspired. So like I have my goal right up there. It says, my dream is for the podcast to change someone's life in a good way. And it could be one person, but I'd really like to be as many people as possible. So like, I just really want to come on here and like that, whatever like young kid is out there or even adult watching this podcast, I want them to get something out of it that's going to make them go, you know what? It's not too late for me to chase my dream. Like I can chase my dream. Even if it's the 1%, I'm going to be the 1%. And like, that's my dream for this. It's just to impact as many people as possible. So, I mean,
Mine's pretty
hey,
similar
host
to
too.
yours.
Yeah, we got the same one pretty
Yeah.
much. And I know you're not on here all the time.
When I'm here, it's to make somebody laugh.
That's a good one.
If I could do that, we're good.
I think that's a good point because one of my like other dreams, like just like to getting to a position where I can like have a lot of money to be able to like make stuff happen. Like the first thing I would do is probably like I would say like give to the less fortunate,
Yeah.
or just like you see how like on Instagram where people be like giving food away or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do something big like that, like a
That's
food
awesome.
drive
That's
awesome.
really cool.
for
I
the
have a-
people in my area. Like,
Yep. You have any other questions?
how do you plan to take this podcast to the next level?
That's a tough question. I know that I do want this to have. The thing is, I really want this podcast to be more for like the younger generation. I feel like there's a lot of podcasts that do for older. So I'm trying to figure out. I haven't figured it out yet, but I really want to figure out a way to make this more interesting to people that are like within like the 16 to 20, because I feel like that's like your growing years. That's the years where like you can really take a step to like start chasing your dreams and like getting your, have fun with your life, but also get it in order.
Yeah.
So like, I really want to do something that's like super entertaining. Like if you come on and we set up like an area and you have a new song coming out and like we set you up and you do, a live performance of your song to drop, and like it's like a little promotional thing for you.
Yeah,
and it's
I
a
feel
little
that.
fun.
Yeah.
Like you guys seen like the little
Yeah.
Tekka, like when he's like in that room by himself and
Yeah.
he's sitting there rapping. So something like that. Like I'd love to do, just cooler vibes and more of just like I don't really guess. I really don't have like a picture yet, and it's something that I need to come up with. It's 100%. I need to like start envisioning it. But as for the moment, it's just like you. I really love doing this. I enjoy it, and it's just as the time goes, I'm gonna keep on trying to envision the next thing. But for the moment, I'm just
Going with the flow.
I'm really enjoying it, and I'm just whatever feedback they give me, it's what I'm gonna do. So yeah.
And it's not really about like some people, like you're saying, like people we're watching right now, they could be like adults or whatever. It doesn't mean like you have to be a certain age to do your
Yep.
dreams.
Yep.
Like
It's never too late.
never too late. If
Never
you want to do it, just go do it.
Yes,
Exactly,
sir.
exactly.
Yes,
do it.
sir.
That's it.
You got anything else before I wrap this up?
That's it.
That's it.
All right, bet.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching today, and thank you so much to OGsteever, bro. You put up a lot with us today, man. You put
Yeah.
in, and it's just I'm honored. I'm honored to have you on here. Seriously.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You've been
Pleasure.
great. You've been great. You want to shout out any of your socials? Any?
I'm gonna shout out myself because this is gonna be on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir. And on Spotify and on Apple
YouTube,
Music,
Spotify,
everything.
This is just a video, but let's think about like this is just a video now, and let's say like in 2 or 3 years, this is gonna be history.
Yep.
Because
Yes, it is.
people are gonna be coming back looking at this.
100%.
And I just know
That's awesome.
you're gonna be like, damn,
That's
I know.
100%.
Yeah.
We all know it. Trust me. We all know it. I'm going to link all of your socials in
OGsteever.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time.
Million streams, no label.
Yes, sir. All right. Peace.
Peace.